1,000 feet, turn right onto Beachfront Drive.
Beachfront Drive. Beachfront Drive it is, guys. It's 1:30 in the morning, and someone has missed their driveway and tried to turn around, and it's supposed to be just a little bit of mud, but I don't know. We'll see.
Turn right, then. Your destination will be on the left.
Most definitely is.
In a ditch, too. He seemed like a very nice person on the phone.
Your destination
Looks
is
like
on
he's
the
up
left.
against that telephone pole.
He's close, but I don't think he's on it.
I done it.
You done it. Are you up against that pole?
No.
No, you missed the pole.
We're missing it.
We barely.
Okay.
But no,
Barely.
when I edged in, I got in close, and then it wouldn't come out, and I backed in just a little deeper, and then
It
you
just.
know, then it just got worse.
Oh yeah, no. These old roads will do it, man. You found a deep one.
I found a hole.
Yep, that's
I didn't even know it was that bad.
well hopefully yeah.
So,
And like I said, she'll wiggle, but she just won't.
Okay. The last guy that was wiggling like that, the drive shaft was
Yeah.
completely yeah. It
I
the culvert cut the aluminum drive shaft in half.
I didn't
You quit wiggling.
try it much. Yeah. I was like, it's not doing me any good to try and wiggle this. And when I looked at it, I thought, what in the world am I doing?
Hopefully
the
it'll.
one they always call to help pull others out.
You just forgot the tractor at home, right?
Yes,
What he said.
exactly. I told Deb, I said, now if I could only call Zach, have him bring out my little 110
Yeah,
four-wheel drive tractor, get us right up.
it'd pull you right out of there.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Yeah. It's hard up here. You do not get cell signal. Oh. Hopefully you'll have signal at your cabin.
Yeah, there's supposed to be a Wi-Fi there. We haven't been there long enough to get it done.
Yeah.
But there's supposed to be a Wi-Fi there too.
Yes, yeah.
Do you want it in neutral?
Yeah, well, that's probably what we'll do is just neutral, and hopefully it'll ease up on out of there for us.
I can leave it running or leave it locked straight.
I would just, yeah,
Wiggle much.
I'd start it. That way you can steer it a little easier. Nah. Well, by golly, that was about as easy as it could get.
Yeah, you just need some help getting up out of there. No problem.
Yeah, if that was four-wheel drive, you'd have crawled right out of there.
I think so. That's it. Of course, my other truck at home is four-wheel drive, and her new Jeep
is four-wheel drive.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, these old mountains will get you in trouble pretty quick.
I saw a lot of pickup trucks that had these in the back of their trucks. I thought,
Yeah.
maybe it's
what. Yeah, it happens a lot. That's for sure.
Are you Jeff?
I am.
You were the one. Okay.
Yeah.
Because you guys, your voice is so calm. And when we hung up, I said, "Oh my gosh, you're so calm."
I mean, our roadside assistance guy said that, you know, that he'd find somebody, and we kept trying and didn't. And we would like to bless you and your helper at least.
Thank you. We appreciate that.
With, you know, with a dinner or something.
Hey, we appreciate that a bunch. You guys have a good time, okay?
Oh, we will. It's all downhill.
I wrote everything down so we'd be able to call you if this happened.
If you
go straight down that road and it's one of those red cabins.
Oh yeah, if you need anything, guys, don't hesitate to give us a call. We'll,
Thank you so much.
you're welcome. Thank you, sir.
Y'all have a good night.
Well, they were super nice and super grateful. It is. It's late. It's the wee hours of the morning, and they're just trying to get to their cabin and start having some fun and but super nice folks. It's just really cool to meet folks like that. It's just really cool to be able to help out. And they'd been on the phone with their insurance company. You know what? I say this quite a bit, guys, about insurance companies, and if you guys are in serious need and you're trying to do things in a hurry, it's always easier just to call the closest towing company to you directly yourself, and then just keep your receipt and they'll reimburse. You know, I say that, I guess some insurance companies might have different policies for how that is, but you know, maybe if they're out of network that they won't help you on reimbursement. But you know, sometimes it's easier than sitting for 2 and 3 hours while those insurance companies are trying to find you somebody to help. Especially, you know, in this case, you know, it's like I said, it's almost 2 o'clock in the morning and they're just trying to get to a safe spot. So anyway, it is super steep up here. Probably matches Ski Mountain pretty close, I'd say. But we're going to head back down to the bottom here, and if you can see the map, oh my goodness. Lots of twisty, curvy, straight off of the cliff roads over here. But yeah, we're going to head on back to the house and maybe catch a couple hours sleep and get ready for the next round. Stick around, stay tuned.
It's just on a rock.
I don't think I can. I wonder if I could scoop it from the front and.
There might be enough room for the arms to open. I have to block this road.
Yeah, that'll be bad. Hello.
We have a problem.
Yes, ma'am. I wonder if this one will come out. Yeah, I think I can see if I can get that rock out first, because either direction we go is going to be bad. I know we done went over it, but we don't want to reenact that.
So it looks like it's the curve that broke off.
I know. I'm thinking that this second half maybe I could get out from underneath of it before I start pulling.
Yeah, I think that'd probably be a good idea.
That other half doesn't look as tall. So it done a number on that control arm, but I think it's okay. It looked like it missed the oil pan and all that good stuff. So
Well, that's good.
There's hope, huh? Yeah.
I don't see it leaking.
Running out.
Yeah, I didn't see anything running out of it, so maybe we'll be okay. I don't know.
Lift up the front end and push it back or something.
Yeah, we'll see if we can get it lifted up, and
I don't know that it's going to be a good idea to block that road.
I'm gonna try to just lift this side, because if I block that road, we'll have a lot of people mad at us. Yeah, I think I'll come back there.
Get some help.
phones. I couldn't move it out here.
I think
Talk that back wheel.
if we get a, no, I don't think it'll go anywhere. But I think if we put this up against her tire, it'll keep this off the. See what that'll do.
I bet you it'll just roll it right up.
Might make it worse.
Yeah. I bet it just rolls it right up into your fender.
Yeah. Yeah. Try to keep it off that fender, but I don't think so. Maybe.
Oh yeah.
I'll use it.
There you go.
If I can get behind her now, we can pull her backwards maybe.
Just be able to back it out?
No, I'll probably have to pull it out, I'd say. It would probably drive, but we'll go slow and easy just in case.
Okay.
I figure that side over there probably spin in that grass and kick my boards out. And sometimes it's easier to winch than it is to.
Oh yeah. I've had that trouble before trying to get something out.
Yeah, it'll grab those boards and it'll just spit them out of there. If you got the keys, I'll let you winch. I'll see if I can get it in
Okay.
some sort of neutral and hopefully it'll climb that board. I think so.
Okay, here we go. Let off the brake. Let me see if it's climbing.
Are we climbing? Not.
No, I think if you'd had that forward before by first, it wouldn't have to.
So far up to climb?
Yeah.
I put the.
Yeah. You let out on the thumb.
Yeah. Put the big in first, didn't I?
Yeah. I got any semantics doing that before.
It gets crazy, doesn't it? Yeah, just keep spinning. Okay. Oh, hang on, hang on. Okay.
There you go. You're clear. Back it up right now.
Well, yeah. Okay. If you save our receipt, they'll reimburse you. You'll have to submit our receipt to them. You know, short of that, they would have to have called us before they'll. But they'll. Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Okay, so she was really fortunate. You can see that this curb, this piece of this curb was up here, and when she hit, it broke off, and it like wadded up underneath her car. But she doesn't have any damage. I'm quite surprised actually, but it looks great.
Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. Gotta give another huge shout out, guys. Paul and Janie Williams from Liberty Township, Ohio have sent us another cool, guys, we get these surprises all the time, and you guys are amazing on the things that you make. And when I opened this, you know, me and Kristen's jaw both dropped pretty good there. This was a graph can. A graph can is what she called it. Now, I'm not big on sewing, but I'm about to be after seeing stuff like this. But she wrote us a nice little letter, and you guys, you got to see this. This is the coolest thing. She said during cool nights we could throw this over our laps to keep cool or keep warm. But
Look at that.
That's our logo, guys. So our logo is probably one of the hardest things to replicate. If you guys have seen our decal work and things like that, so to stitch one by hand, let alone try to do the artwork on the computer, that's insane. That is insane.
Very impressive.
So thank you guys so much for that. And again, I will definitely use it, but gosh,
That's going in the house. That's not staying out here.
That's you gotta yeah. That's a house item. I don't know. I mean, I guess you could keep it in the truck and on the cool nights, but wow, that's amazing, guys. That's amazing. So thank you so much for taking the time. Like I said, these, you know, it's just like our dolls. She said she's seen the video of the dolls that were made for us, and she wanted to do something too, so she did this. But just countless hours and hours that it takes to do something like this. So you guys, that's just really cool. Thank you so much for thinking of us and taking the time out of your life to put together stuff like this for us. That's just really cool, and we'll definitely get that in the house and put it to good use. So anyway, we've got some kind of piece of machinery that's rolled over out in Pearl Valley. I'm not sure that we'll be able to do it or not, but he's been on us. So whether we make it or not, we'll show you guys. Stick around, stay tuned. Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm taking Big Red in places that we definitely should not take Big Red. We're out in Pearl Valley. Got a dozer that's turned over, excavator, backhoe, I don't know what it is. A piece of machinery that's turned over, and I just told the guy we would come up and look and see what we can do, but I'm not sure I can even get to him.
This road's pretty intense. Switchbacks, and it's gravel, And there's signs. This one says, warning, there's nothing here worth dying for. So this must be the area that people have warned us about.
Yeah, they say don't go to Pearl Valley. You get shot in Pearl Valley.
Well, I have to say, it does not look promising because it is straight down over here. And we're still going up. And then it's right down there. Oh, yeah, I see it.
I had my doubts coming up.
Oh, yeah.
That road's it's not really big truck worthy, I don't think.
Well,
holy smokes.
that's what we're dealing with. Don't wrap anything around the hydraulic line. The corner right there by the bucket, and then for the second truck, right, okay, the rocks right underneath that side of the roof.
Were you in that thing?
Yeah, man, look.
And that's all you got?
No.
You did pretty good.
Concussion 2 weeks ago, man.
I'm guessing the boom's stretched out and...
Well, okay, we're gonna drag it up sideways and then like pull that way. So one truck like back up here,
It's,
and then like y'all the tow people, but
I'll tell you right now, it won't drag sideways. It'll eat in. It'll chew into that bank so deep. By the time you calculate the weight of that thing, which you're saying 15,000 pounds, if I drag that thing and it starts cutting into that bank, there ain't a truck big enough that'll drag that thing.
but it's 2 trucks.
Yeah, there's no way. It'll have to be on its wheels. It'll have to be on its wheels before you get that thing. It's
You're the tow people.
it's heavy. Yeah, it's heavy. I still doubt I've got the equipment that it'll take to get that thing up here. If we were uprighting it this way, it'd be one thing, I guess, but as soon as I try to pull that thing, if it decides to take off the rest of the way down the hill, it's probably gonna take me with it. Yeah. You're gonna need something that'll outmatch the weight of that. I'm gonna guess probably a pretty good size truck. I couldn't tell from your picture. It didn't look that severe of an angle in the picture.
Pictures are hard to tell.
Pictures are hard to tell.
Yeah.
And then I'm sure that other outrigger's out on this side too.
No.
It's in.
Yeah.
Man, you'd be fighting.
Well, see, okay, here's where I tried it. Okay, I was just scraping the weeds off the side.
And it got
All
loose.
right? And then I went over a little bit, and then I put my outrigger down on that side, and then tried to claw my back end up,
And it just slid.
and then it's like,
How heavy you reckon that thing is, Nathan?
It's going to be the weight of it plus pulling it.
put my
against that
seatbelt
dirt.
on, and then
Over you went. I don't know how you survived that. I honestly
what?
don't.
That's terrifying.
That's completely terrifying.
I
We
mean,
just
It's going to take a heavy truck to hang on to it, and I think you'd have to pull it, and you're going to probably have to cut that maple
tree to let it go over.
and let it go over on its wheels. But there's a tree behind it too. They'll probably have to clear that out where it'll land.
Yeah, it'll go the rest of the way over on its wheels.
I wouldn't get
And
them.
start pulling.
I
Probably have
wouldn't
to
want to
pull
cut
that
that
way.
tree.
Didn't want to cut that tree.
I wouldn't want to
Yeah,
be underneath there.
yeah.
No, you'd have to strap it and
Up
hold
here.
it up here and clear out from back there. You might be able to use that down tree, let it lay on it, but you're going to have to,
Be a softer landing, wouldn't it?
yeah. So you
If-
have to hold it. I
yeah,
wouldn't
if you
be
could
under
get-
just to cut it, but
No.
you have to hold it with some big
Can't we
trucks.
just like drag it this way a little bit and then it'll fall over? Like if we pull on this side?
It's just gonna eat into that. It's so heavy. It's just gonna eat into that bank as we're pulling it up.
But I mean, it's like this has kind of been filled for the last 15 years. So
Mhm.
I mean, it's not like, okay, see where that tree is there. That's
big one.
original ground.
Hmm.
Like most of this stuff on the side here is
Original. I think the same as you. I think even if you didn't cut that tree, if you grabbed the hold of the front to try to pull the front end around, but I don't know that it'd even roll. We'd be fighting everything. You'd be fighting the boom, that outrigger, and I'm sure the bucket's going to be down.
Yeah. As soon as you start pulling this way, that tree's going to go in between that tire.
well,
and
as soon as it's
the-
up, I probably can start it up and then like tighten everything up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And see, that would be an advantage if you could get
But like
Two
it
bigger
was
trucks.
running.
Yeah,
and lay it down, he could start it, get everything up, and use it
to help.
to help.
The odds of it starting, though.
As long as there's not too much oil in the cylinders. But
I mean, it's not completely on its side, so maybe the oil wouldn't be too awful bad.
yeah, exhaust sides is on this yep side.
I'd like to know what it looks like on that. I'd like to know what it looks like on the other side of that. Man, that dug in, didn't it? That made a mark going in. You coming too?
Find my hat.
But your hat's down here? Holy smokes, guys. I just don't. Well, that tree would definitely keep it from going the rest of the way down if you could get it to land. If you could get those tires to land on the other side of this tree, at least it would keep it from going to Narnia. I mean, man, that's, I don't even know. By the naked eye, that's, I mean, I'm gonna guess that's over 1,000 feet down there. Can you see that little clearing?
No,
I can't even see the bottom.
I can't see the bottom. It just goes down.
That, I mean, that would go crazy. So I don't know, guys. We got me and Nate here today, and we're trying to look at this thing and seeing about teamwork. But so check this out, Nate. I mean, if we could get it to land, and you could get the tires on the other side of this tree, then this tree would definitely keep it from going down there.
Yeah.
But I still don't think we got enough pulling power to get it up there.
Yeah. I'm afraid once you get it high centered on this tree, it's going to make it more of a pain to get it out. But it'll hold it in place.
Wow.
Like pulls, but I don't think we have. I don't know.
I don't think we got enough juice to make it happen. Three more reds, yeah. You had 3 reds. God, that tree right there is the only thing holding this dozer from. Is that little tree is the only thing holding it? Well, it needs to go up there someplace, but golly jeez. Wow. Well, I mean, the bucket's curled in, but, and then he's right, that other side's curled in. I mean, I guess if you use that to still slide it down, you know what I mean? He started pulling that way. This tree's still going to keep it from landing on this one, but I don't like that up there. He's telling me that's all fill. So if we get our truck set on that and start to dig in, it could collapse, and there's just no way. There's just no way. I don't know how you're gonna have to get something bigger for sure.
Behind you. How steep is that behind you? Like in between these, like these.
Yeah, back here. I mean, it's I don't know. It's still crazy. And then you'd contend with trees. Keep going straight up that way. Yeah, they come down. Yeah. Yeah, it looks kind of more of a natural ground, doesn't it? That's crazy.
Sit down on this tree.
That'd be a nice.
Go that way.
Be a nice go, yeah. If it would.
My hat.
I still don't see a hat.
It's a camouflage that leaves to go on it.
Bear probably already grabbed that.
Huh?
That'd be crazy.
Heavy D, let's pull this thing out. Let's go.
That's the thing, man. If it wasn't so heavy and so many attachments.
Unless you hook onto something, try to pull it out.
Makes my belly hurt. Yeah, I don't know that you'd ever upright it. It'd be the only thing would be to grab that side and try to work its way up and then set it down. But golly, going straight up the hill with it, if it rolled,
It slid in and you're going to get that tree caught.
right in that wheel pocket.
Yeah, you're going to get right in there. You're going to have fun getting that out.
Yeah, it almost needs something up and over where you could pick it right here where it would just pivot it straight over and then drag it over.
If you had something big enough, I don't think we could get it low, pull from the bottom where you were back over.
Yeah, it would work its way up and over.
But I don't know if we'd be heavy enough. I think it would pull us.
That's what I'd worry about, the shock of it. If something happened where the shock of it would take us down. And it's just not worth it. I'm sorry, YouTube. I know you'd like to see us do retarded things, but it's a little too too retarded for me right now. I don't know. I want to see if I can get back out of here. I want to see if I can push Nate back up the hill. Hey, I found your glove.
We're always losing gloves.
Oh, yeah, there's like 10 pairs of
Further
gloves
right,
on
Sis.
that thing.
Further
I
right.
seen a chain dangle.
Oh no, it's coming this way.
Why is this such an outgo?
Yeah, there's a couple.
It's coming this way.
There you go. You let you guys get all over your legs now.
So what do we think?
I don't think it's worth it. It's not worth the risk, I don't think. I don't know, my friend.
I don't know if I blacked out or whatever, but when I came to, it was still running. I shut it off, and then I just got out of there.
It was still running, man. That's because it had to have done a complete.
I would say 1.5. Here, okay, there's my outrigger down there. and then slid down to there, and then
Well, here's
flipped
what you have.
over that many times.
Was it facing down? Is that what it was? You had the
Yeah, I
back
was
here?
scraping the side of the road right here. Okay, right here is where
Yeah, it's just crazy.
you see where I was scraping. I was just getting the grass off the side of the road, and then right.
Who's calling us?
Officer
And
said he found
so
somebody with a flat tire, wanted us to come change it. He told him it
outrigger
would be
down on that
a
side,
while.
and then just grab over here, and then pull yourself back this way.
No.
It's like opposite trees. There aren't even really any. I mean, there's a couple of good opposite trees, but you'd want an opposite pull on it.
Well, and then you got power lines right there.
But you'd have to, yeah, for that first pull.
I guess you'd have to get on the underside of it and pull it this way to get it to go back on its wheels and hope that it didn't keep
Jar
rolling.
you enough, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That first initial shock, you wouldn't want it to take you over the hill with it.
Because that little maple tree that stopped him, that's a very small tree. I cannot believe it stopped him. I guess that downed tree stopped him too, right?
Mm-hmm. It's crazy.
What's your winch? 20,000 pounds?
That'd be doubled back. So, well, the thing is, I'll be so far away from it, I lose a lot of.
So you got 20,000 pounds, and the other truck's got what?
About 8. We're just outmatched with
Yeah.
without. If you had a rotator that could sit up here, put his legs down, stabilizer, and swing out over the top of it, and it'd be more of an upward pull. It's just that first initial get it back onto its wheels that's going to be the hard part without taking you down the hill with it.
I don't know why we just couldn't drag it up sideways and then flip it over once we get it up to the hard.
I won't have enough pulling power to do that. It'll dig into the ground. Even with like small cars and trucks that weigh 6,000 pounds, 4,000 pounds. Once we start dragging, it just pulls them into the bank.
That's what happened with that board. We were squatting, tilting. And that was like half the bank.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Ford Edge.
Yeah.
Look, what are they, like 1,025?
Yeah.
It was down like that. It had my wheel, the tire was up in the wheel well and it broke down so much.
Yeah, that one's going to need something that can be out and over it. And then you're still going to want to hook to something opposite and come back over here so it doesn't pull you in with it. So if you had something over here for an up, and then you run some equipment over to that one tree and then back over here, that way it keep your truck up here. You keep pressure on this side of your truck tight while you're pulling up, but it's just going to need some muscle. That's if it was a pickup truck, I'd try, but
Yeah.
I mean, it's only 15,000 pounds. Look, the smokestack is still like pristine.
it's still
it rolled over.
And it's still running.
It was still running.
Man, I just think you're going to need bigger equipment than what I can do for you. The thing is, I'd almost try, but once I try and it's hooked to me, then I'm committed. If something goes wrong,
well, then you get paid.
Yeah, but I ain't got nobody to come save me.
Yeah.
If things go crazy and it starts to pull me, I've got no help.
That's another 1,000 pounds.
We need something that'll something that'll outmatch it to begin with, and probably Blaylocks. Probably have to get Blaylock up here with a crane.
Bakers.
I hate to say it, but
maybe.
Bakers had that one, don't they?
Bakers, they don't have a rotator, so he'd probably have a hard time.
Guess I got to rent a PC 400.
Yeah, Blaylock's got a. I just spoke with that guy. He said Bakers calls him all the time when they get outmatched, and they send Blaylock up with the crane to get some of the recoveries he can't get.
I mean, if you had a couple D9 dozers, try it.
Yeah, something that you just need something to outmatch it.
It'd have to be big, yeah. And it's not just you're pulling that weight; it's the pulling of the weight on the dirt that you're having to pull. That's
Right,
what
yeah, but once we get it off the tree, it probably would just flip over if we just hooked on this side. Like, okay, like Okay, see the center rocks thing? The rollover section?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there's one on this side too. Like hook underneath there. I mean, you're just gonna dent some tin, whatever. Hook on the front side of that bucket. Okay, there's like real hooks underneath there. But once you like get it turned up, I mean, we don't want to dig in dirt and try to find those. I mean, it's like, it's not a hook, but it's a hole, but like 3/4 inch steel.
Man, yeah.
You're all the toe specialists.
I think once you hook to it on the low side and you started pulling, it's going to come and it's going to want to, those wheels are going to, on the other side, are going to want to slam down. And the concern is that it's going to be so heavy that it's going to want to roll down more, or it's going to pull the truck down into it.
Or those two wheels, like Nate said, is going to land on the other side of that tree, and that tree is going to be in between it.
Oh, yeah.
And then it's going to be way worse. Or that one tree that it's leaned against would go in between that back tire.
Like on the rocks over here, and then the top corner over there, and then like this way, and then let that one out a little bit, and then come back on its wheels, and then maneuver around. But I mean, y'all the tow people.
Even backwards.
I don't know.
You had it backwards where you could, God, you'd be digging a new road, but you could almost dig your way out of it.
Straight up, I'd dig myself out of there.
Dig your road up to the top.
Yeah, you're right.
But yeah, just getting it.
You know, there's a 1972 car buried right there.
I don't doubt it.
Yeah, Oldsmobile.
Like, I found you some parts, Snake. You just got to work for it.